Austin?
6,000, please. 7,200. 7,400. $15,700.
Whoa. How much did he win today?
A bartender from New York.
Did you bet? $157,700. A total of $278,300. 306,900. A 12-day total of $411,000. Well done. Well done indeed.
And it all went to drugs. All right, guys, here we go. Welcome to Austin Rogers Trivia. I'm Austin Rogers. Let's play some trivia. We got $50 on the line for the winner. We are live from Gaff West, the second best gaff in the history of mankind. I really like this one. We're out there in Zoom. We got teams playing remotely. We got teams playing at the bar. Let's go over the rules of the evening. We got 5 rounds of trivia. $50 on the line for the best score in Zoom, $50 for the best score right here at Gaff West. And as always, the most mediocre score here at Gaff West gets a round of shots. So even if you're mathematically eliminated, y'all still got something to play for. Here are the rules. First things first, scan this QR code to get in the game, or go to crowd.live/in-the-year-2000. 35 teams are out there. You're going to play via your mobile devices or your browser. If you're playing as teams, huddle around one device and answer collectively. If you're playing as individuals, please go for it. One person team leader. See the answers? For most, if not all, you have 10 seconds to answer. Most of the questions have 10 seconds to answer. Ensure you do so in time. You will not be penalized if you go up to the last question, except for when the rules change. The rules can change at any point in time. We will let you know ahead of time. You will never be blindsided by some rule inadequacy. All right, everyone ready to go? Let's get it one more last time. 35 teams on the docket tonight. Scan the QR code or go to crowd.live/in-the-year-2000. Everyone ready? Excellent. Here we go. Round 1. Every clue is worth 10 points. Now, very critically, right now, just click refresh on your browser. Click it right now because sometimes you don't get in on that first question. And we want everyone to get the first question in round 1, the visual round, which is Hair It Is. I'm going to show you a photo of a hairstyle. It will be on the monitor behind you and on your device in front of you. There will be a name of a hairstyle. I will show the hairstyle. I will give you 4 options. I will give you 10 seconds to answer what is the name of said hairstyle as we start with hairstyle number 1. Is this hairstyle called a Steve, a Mike, a Dave, or a Bob? Is hairstyle number 1 called a Steve, a Mike, a Dave, or a Bob? Well done. As we started off, one of you called it a Dave. I don't know who did that, but 94% of you nailed it down with that is a Bob hairstyle. Here's number 2 in hairstyles. Hair It Is. Is this called the bowl cut, the Culkin, the Bruck, or the Last Resort? Is it called a bowl cut, a Culkin, a Bruck, or a Last Resort? 100% of you got the bowl cut. Good job, guys. We're back on the board. Here's number 3, and Here It Is. Can you tell us the name of this hairstyle right here? Is this hairstyle called the Tinkerbell, the Pixie Cut, the Moxie, or the Wiggle? You have 10 seconds to tell us. Is this the Tinkerbell, the Pixie Cut, the Moxie, or the Wiggle? She does look like Tinkerbell. However, that is the incorrect answer, as 97% of you got the Pixie Cut. Morena Bachin. She's so hot. All right, here's number 4 in Hair It Is. Can you tell us the name of this hairstyle here, pictured from antiquity? Is this called the Caesar, the Antony, the Claudius, or the Tiberius? Good job. That is not Julius Caesar, but it is a Caesar haircut. You are correct. That's the first Roman emperor to ever be called a Caesar, and that's why he gets the Caesar cut. All right, here's our number 1. Number 5, halfway mark in the round. Is this hairstyle called the Knight, the Lancelot, the Squire, or the Page Boy? 10 seconds to answer and 10 points on the board. Is this a Knight, a Lancelot, a Squire, or a Page Boy? 94% of you got the Page Boy. Number 6 in Hair It Is this haircut called the Maître, the Heureux, the Chignon, or the Nuet? What is that haircut? The mètre, the LE, the chignon, or the nuée? Chignon, 84% of you got the name of that hairstyle, where you wrap it around in the back. Number 7 in hair, it is getting a little bit more difficult. Yeah. Is this called the perdant, the chevreau, the passoulila, or the montage? What is the name of this hairstyle here? Can you tell us what it is in the next 5 seconds? Our first difficult one, as only 45% of you got the fontange. The 17th century fontange. Number 8 in hair it is. Is this called the Phoebe, the Rachel, the Monica, or the Ross? Name this hairstyle: the Phoebe, the Rachel, the Monica, or the Ross. And 79% of you went with the Ross. No, just kidding. 100% of you went through with the Rachel. Great job, guys. All right, we've only got 2 more clues left in hair. Can you tell us the name of this hairstyle? Is this hairstyle called the trade-off, the fade-out, the shape-up, or the cross-cut? Trade-off, fade-out, shape-up, or the cross-cut? And there we go, exposing the unbearable whiteness of this crowd. Only 22% of you got the shape-up. It is not a fade-out. Can you tell us the name of this popular Korean and Japanese hairstyle? Is it called the wenchi, the yushioe, the hime, or the katya? Let's see what we got. This one going down, clocking it in, and wow, a slim plurality, 45% of you. He made it in. Good job, everyone. That's the end of round 1. We'll be right back with your scores right after this. All right, guys, great job on round 1. Let's take a look at those scores as we go into round 2. And leading with 2 perfect 100s are Diddy Freak Off and Poop Juice Bomb. Perfect at 100. East Coast meets Hawaii is 90. North Carolinians have 90. Gay Wrongs have 90. Dan O has 90. Islamic State, 80 apiece, all the way down to Stingo Rar, tied with 7th. Our top 10 teams. But everyone else can see it on your devices in front of you, the leaderboard. 2 perfect 100s. As we go into round 2, if you're joining late, scan the QR code. We have 35 teams on the docket tonight. $50 on the line for the best score in Zoom. $50 on the line for the best score behind us at the bar. And remember, the best, most adequate score here at the bar gets a round of shots. Let's go into round 2. I'm going to read a question. I'm going to give you 4 options. You're going to have 10 seconds to answer for 10 points apiece. All about the great nation of Japan. All about Japan. I will read the clue. I'll read you 4 options, and then you'll have 10 seconds to answer. 10 points apiece, starting with 1 now. According to recent digital mapping, the Japanese archipelago consists of 141 islands, 1,412 islands, 14,125 islands, or 141,250 islands. How many islands in the nation of Japan? You have 10 seconds and 10 points to tell us. How many islands in the Japanese archipelago? 50% of you, 45% of you said 1,412, and you are incorrect. It's 14,125. Next up, number 2, all about Japan. Waidaiko describes a feudal title, a drum, a seasoning, or a currency. What is a Waidaiko? Is it a feudal title, a drum, a seasoning, or a currency? And you've got 4 more seconds left at 10 points to tell us. And well done. We know it as the English transliteration of taiko, which means a drum in Japan. Great job for 77% of you. Number 3 in the great nation of Japan. This was the stat line of Japanese superstar Shohei Ohtani's 50-50 record-setting game. Was it 4 for 6 with 3 home runs, 6 ribbies, and 1 steal? Was it 5 for 5, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and 2 steals? Was it 5 for 6, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, and 1 steal? Or is it 6 for 6, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, or 3 steals? What was Shohei's stat line for his record-breaking game? Only 10% of you got his record-breaking game was 5 for 5, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. Yep, only 10% of you guys got that one right. Jack, you better have gotten it, or else you're never going to be manager of our fantasy league again. Yeah, I won that league. All right, next up. Reportedly, the world's oldest extant company, the 578 CE founded Congo Gumi, operates in this industry. Is it hospitality, construction, arms, or transportation? What is the world's oldest still existing company? Is it in hospitality, construction, arms, or transportation? It is actually, technically, it is in religion, because they are a long-time manufacturer of shrines. They build Shinto shrines. I might have picked the wrong one. Yes, I'm fallible. I'll correct everyone's score but yours. I like learning from my mistakes. All right, here's our next one. In Japan, number 15. Emmy-winning series Shogun is based on a fictionalized version of this real-life Shogun. Is it Koreyasu, Ashikaga Yoshizumi, Tokugawa Ieyasu, or Minamoto? Who is the real-life Shogun portrayed, fictionalized in Shogun? Let's see if we could do this one in time. I will correct your scores on that after this, but I won't have to correct many of you because 71% got it's based on the life of Tokugawa Ieyasu. Good job for 71% of you. Here's number 6. Referring to regions like Okinawa, this term is used to describe places on Earth with exceptionally high life expectancies. Are they called an MRT region, a Centaurea, a blue zone, or an azimuth zone? What do demographers call an exceptionally long-lived place on Earth? MRT region, Centaurea, blue zone, or azimuth zone? And well done, as 65% of you got blue zones describe where people live a long and hearty life, like Okinawa. Number 17. A woodcutter, a priest, and a commoner walk into a city gate in this 1950 movie. Is it Yojimbo, Rashomon, Ron, or Throne of Blood? A woodcutter, a priest, and a commoner walk into a city gate in this seminal 1950 Akira Kurosawa film. 3 different stories told 3 different ways as the plot line of Rashomon. 52% of you guys got that one right. Here's our next one. In Japanese folklore, these mischievous raccoon dogs are shape-shifting masters of disguise. Are they called Pikachu, Tanuki, Kitsune, or Tenkasu? Super Mario turns into one in Mario 3, where he turns into a stone Tanuki. Good job for 35% of you. 2 more clues left in All About Japan. What is natto? Is it an honor code, Japanese baseball team, an emperor, or fermented soybeans? And well done, as over 80% of you nailed it down with fermented sticky soybeans. Here's our last clue. Scores will be adjusted at the end of this round. As star of Terrace House, Aloha State, this Massachusetts native actor and model called it probably the least real reality show. Was the star of Terrace House, Aloha State, Devon Aoki, Tina Chow, Tao Okamoto, or Lauren Tsai? Reality show. It's not reality. Devon Aoki, Tina Chow, Tao Okamoto, or Lauren Tsai. And only 26% of you have watched Terrace House to get Lauren Tsai. Hey, that's the end of this round. I'm going to correct your scores, and we'll have the answers right after this.
Thank you so much for having us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't mix your drugs. Have a good time.
Did I just pick the wrong one as the correct one? It was the 6 for 6, 10 RBI, 3 home run outing. I picked the wrong one as correct. If you said that one, you are now correct. If you said the other ones, you're incorrect. Everyone's scores are fine. There, you're welcome. Oh my God, I won my 10 points. All right, here we go. Here's our scoreboard as we go into round 3. And leading with 180 points, 170 points are Poop Juice Bomb. And you get a drumstick and your head starts ticking. Is that Bare Naked Ladies? It is. East Coast meets Hawaii, and a whole slew of other teams are doing pretty dang well. North Carolinians at 160, Dano at 160, Quizlamic State at 150, Diddy Freak out at 150, Neon Genesis 3.8 liter engine at 150, 140 for Debbie Does Austin, 140 for Trivia, 140 for Gay Wrongs, and 140 for Han Solo. That are our scores, but basically only 40 points separates first from 13th place, with a lot of ties in there as we go into the audio round. In the year 2000, these are tracks from Billboard's top 100 singles of the year 2000. I'm gonna start playing the audio, and all you have to do is name that tune. Once the clock starts, you will see your 4 options, and you'll have 10 seconds and 20 points to select from. These are all from Billboard's top 100 tracks of the year 2000. Number 1, now.
I can feel the magic floating in the air. Being with you gets me that way.
We're starting off great as 70% of you nailed it down with Faith Hill's Just Breathe. Good job. Here's our next one in the year 2000. All you have to do is tell us the name of the track.
I hear you whispering the words, melt everyone, but you stay so cool.
It's just like the ocean under the 90% of you guys are smooth. Here's our next one in the top tracks of the year 2000. Here we go.
What
What do I mean?
yo,
Why don't I call back right now?
Sick
You
of
tell
all
me
this
who it
stress.
is.
You keep stressing me. I'm
Stress?
not.
Because I expect you to be faithful to me? That's stress?
All that drama, you keep stressing me, paging out.
You bring the drama to yourself.
You know what?
okay?
Keep all
That's
that.
what you-
All that drama, you just keep that
Really
to yourself.
shouldn't. I did not.
Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing?
My ex-man.
Yeah, I saw him tripping and everything.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it later on? Sit down and have a drink or something? Yeah? Cool with that?
Yep.
Give me a call anytime. It doesn't matter what time it is. That's my real number, too. That's my direct number, all right?
It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Every time you come around me, I get weak. Nobody ever made me feel this way.
Because only 43% of you want to know by Joe. I want to know by Joe. Good job for that 43%. Here's our next one, the greatest hits of 2000, track numero 4. Is it a Latin song? I don't know. But it's got an intro. It's making phone calls.
Yeah, I'm
and
ready.
beating
I'm just
all
waiting
these
for this
songs.
girl to bring my daughter back. They went to the mall or something.
Yo, Pinocchio and Jazz is on the Baltimore bus with Reggie Ray. But Wood's gonna fly in. Yeah, man, I'm not thinking about it because we're just sitting there and I'm just, hold on, what's up?
Dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? 87% got the thigh in the song. I think I sing it again. Number 5 in the greatest hits of the year 2000. No intro. I hope you were saying oh as in oh this song sucks. Looks like 97% of you have done meth and beat your girlfriends because kryptonite. Great job. Here's our next one, number 6. And we got bonus points at the end of this round. So pay attention. We're just past the halfway mark in the greatest hits of 2000. It was a reading comprehension question. You had to know that it was country, grammar, parenthetical, hot shit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, see, I'm a tricksy hobbit. All right, here's number 7 in the year 2000. Here we go.
Small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take
100% because it said the song title and no one fell for any of the traps. For 8 in the greatest hits of 2000.
Y'all know me, still the same OG, but I've been low-key. Hated on by most these niggas with no cheese. No deals and no G's, no wheels and no keys. No boats, no small bills and no skis. Mad at me cause I can finally afford to provide my
You fell into the trap. It was not still the DRE. It's Forgot About Dre. Great job for 90% of you. 2 more tracks left on the greatest hits of the year 2000. People, because there is no parenthetical on that. It is just Better Off Alone. No parentheses. 37% of you guys got that right. Reading comprehension is fun. All right. Yeah, guys, I never said this was going to be fair. Here is our next and final one, and we got some bonus points after that. Here is a number 10 in greatest hits of 2000.
I never had no one that I could count on. I've been let down so many times. I was tired of hurt, so tired of searching.
So we're wrapping it up with Tim McGraw's song
You
about
walked
his wife, who
into
started
my
us
life.
off. She is his best friend. Great job for 35% of you. All right, guys, that was pretty intense. Let's see how your scores held up because we're now at halftime. Here are the rules of halftime. Any or all or none of the points you have thus far accrued may now be wagered. You can wager them all, wager them none, wager some. We're going to see your scores. We're going to see a category. You will have 1 minute to wager any, all, or none of your points thus far accrued. After that, you'll have 1 minute to drag and drop the answers into the correct order. You're going to see 4 scrambled answers. You will drag and drop them into the correct order, top to bottom. Hit that submit button at the bottom within 1 minute's time. We're going to see our scoreboard. We're going to see a category. You have 1 minute to wager. 1 minute to drag and drop into order. Let's take a look at that scoreboard. Our leaders right now are Poop Juice Bomb and Diddy Freak Off at 350. 330 for Get a Drumstick, get your head start sticking. 320 for East Coast Meets Hawaii. 320 for Han Solo. 310 for Quizlamic State. 310 for V-Ron. Dano Trivia at 300. Neon Genesis 3.8 liter at 290. Debbie Does Austin and Gaff North at 280. 350 is our leaders for the tie. Now let's see what our category is. You're going to have 1 minute to wager any, all, or none of your points on the category of drag and drop, and it's called Drag and Drop Crop. Drag and Drop Crop is your category. You have 1 minute to wager starting now. Here's your clue. Drag and drop the following primary commodity crops into correct order of proportion of the world production, with the largest percentage at the top and the smallest percentage at the bottom. Which crops are produced the most in the world? These are your 4 crops. Drag and drop. Highest percentage at the top, lowest percentage at the bottom. You have 1 minute to go.
It's a folk song. Many agendas have been spirited forward by this song, and we think it's a good song. We never have played this song as a joke, and we're going to play it for you now because it's only right to leave you with a little bit of false hope at the end of the concert. Thank you very much for coming. We'll see you next time. Spent so many nights just thinking how you done me wrong. I grew strong. I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that there look upon your face. I should have changed my lock. I would have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to walk out the door. Just turn around now, you're not welcome anymore. When you're the one who tried to break me with desire. Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, not I. I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. It took all the strength I had just not to fall apart. I'm trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you'll see me with somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you thought you'd just drop by and you expect me to be free. But now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Oh, now go, walk out the door, just turn around. Now you're not welcome anymore. When you're the one who tried to break me with desire. Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd...
All right, guys, here is our answer to drag and drop crop. We are arranging the following primary crops into correct order of proportion of world production, with the largest percentage at the top to the smallest at the bottom. Here are our 4 crops, and the largest 20% is sugarcane, 13% corn, 8% rice, and 4% potatoes. Here is our chart and all of our stats. If you want to take a look at it, you can save it for later. Your answer was sugarcane, maize, rice, potatoes. All right, guys, let's take a look at our scoreboard as we go into the next round. 540 for Stingo Roar, 390 for Mama, Poop Juice Bomb for 350, Drumstick for 330, 320 for East Coast Meets Hawaii, 300 for Trivia Han Solo, 280, 280 for Austin's Long Lost Twin, Dano 250, Mount 250, and definitely not last place. But guys, there's plenty of points on the board. Anyone can catch up. 540 is not as daunting as it sounds. As we go into rhyme time, everything is worth 20 points, but you now have half the time to answer. I'm going to give you a very short clue.